Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Spirit Realm TV. Wow, thank God that Apostle Joseph Suleman has been vindicated. The reason I'm saying this is because when that attack took place, an unscrupulous element who goes by the name Sheyi Peters made a public statement that Apostle Joseph Suleman used those people for rituals. And that statement didn't just stop there, and a lot of us would think that statement stopped there. That statement crawled into the streets of the whole world. Because I remember one day that I was boarding a bus to Benin, and somebody in the bus was saying that a police made a public tweet that Apostle Joseph Suleman used those people for rituals. And he was trying to make us understand that he used those people for rituals. He believed what Sheyi Peters was saying. And the most interesting part of the whole matter is that Sheyi Peters is not just an officer of the police, is also a pastor. A pastor. A pastor could make such public statements that affected the minds of everybody in the street. You know, when issues come up, people should be careful of what they say, because the normal man in the street might take up that issue and start, making out their own issues out of it. That was exactly what happened to the case of Apostle Joseph. You see, the attack on Apostle Joseph Suleman's life didn't start today. It started from 2017. And for those of you who have been following Apostle Joseph Suleman, you know what I am talking about. Hardly in his messages, he won't make mention of the fact that his enemies want to kill him. And this is because of his, his vocality. Whenever it comes to issues affecting the common man, whenever it comes to issues affecting the church, whenever it comes to issues affecting Christianity as a whole. Now, to really understand what I'm talking about, listen to the video he made.
Since 2017, there are certain things that have been happening that I've been quiet about. Even if you are the most careless person on earth, you will not give yourself to so much scandals. There are things people don't know, even though one or two people along the line took advantage of that to just come out and say one or two things. But the reason I'm coming out to speak now is because they've done all that and discovered that I'm still moving on. They decided to make attempts on my life. I just escaped an assassination attempt where 7 people were killed. My car was attacked, opened fire on my car, and kept spraying it with bullets. My wife and my kids were there. The escort car with some police, they killed the policeman, they killed the other people, the other escort car, the buses with us. 7 people. We are all moving a convoy. We are killed. People who did this are expecting me to come out, mention their names, so they will come out and deny. I won't do that. But the truth of the matter is this: you can't kill me. My life is in the hand of God. I'm a man of God. And those who are among those attacking me, you are building on what you don't understand. You may have joined into the fora because you want to chase clout, but you don't know where the fight started from. There are things you don't understand. You don't have an idea of the beginning of what happened 2017. The people who are behind it. You may come and you are doing your own thing, but it's beyond what you are thinking. I'm alive. For those who have been calling and all that, I'm well. Family's fine. I feel bad for the lives that have been taken. We are mourning, but Jesus is Lord. And for all those who they killed, may they also rest in peace. And for the young men who opened fire and kept wasting people, I won't take your life. But the seed that you sow, you will reap it. I want Nigerians to know that a coordinated lie swallows an uncoordinated truth. With time, the truth will come out.
Wow. Did you hear that? Now, one will wonder, what is he talking about 2017? What is this man talking about? Well, there's this video I want to show you. It will give you an exposition of what he is talking about when he said everything started from 2017. But before that, I have something to say. You understand? You see, these people are very, very systematic in nature. They take hold of media to do whatever they want to do. Just like the Illuminati in the United States of America, whosoever they want to deal with, they turn the media against the person and dent the person's image before they finally finish the person. Well, here is the video.
2017, some ministers called me to Abuja after I spoke against the killings on national scale. And they sat me down, drew a bag of money and said to me, take this and shut up. And they drew out an AK-47, they drew out a newspaper. They said, choose 3. You take this or you go by these 2. And I said, I don't understand what you mean. There was a gun, There was newspaper. They said, because if you don't do that in the next 1 year, we'll make sure in this country you don't hold a microphone again. We'll make sure, keep your mouth shut. And I said to them, I never knew what I said was actually a big deal. Now I want to start talking. I said, if you want to come for me, please, you are very free to bother yourself, because I'm going to keep talking. And I kept on speaking. I had a revelation in 2018, close to my birthday, and I'm around March, and I saw Papa. In that revelation, I was praying and crying. And Papa said, he said, look at what is happening in the church. Look at what's happening in the country. He said, and the ministers are silent. So I was trying to get his attention, but he put his hand, you know the way Papa does? He put his hand like that and bent his head. He said, the ministers are silent. He said, it's time for them to say something. To stop Herod, to stop Pharaoh, to stop wicked. And he said something that broke me. He said, if I were here, it will not be so. And I came forth out of that revelation and began to make declarations. And one of the time when they were doing all kinds of stuff, Mama wrote me a letter, and Mama said, son, Papa went through all of these attacks, went through all of this name calling. So long you are doing the right thing, keep pushing. Now listen to me. One time I sat back at the airport and I was so angry. I said, Lord, my reputation. And the Holy Ghost asked me, you still have reputation? I said, what do you mean? He said, I, Jesus, made myself of no reputation.
Did you hear that? It didn't start today. It started from 2017. All these stories you hear everywhere online are paid stories. Yes, paid stories. Those girls who came out were paid so as to pull Apostle Joseph Suleman down. Can you now see? Because a lot of people, some group of persons said it was rituals. Some group of persons said it was Fulani herdsmen. Some group of persons said, it was, what is it called, kidnappers. Probably they want to kidnap somebody from his family so that he will pay some amount of money before they now release the person. Now you see that, they were assassins. The same people that have been sponsoring people against Apostle Joseph Suleman, paying people to spread false rumors against Apostle Joseph Suleman. These same people were the people who wanted to kill him. Now, I ask myself, if this young man was not caught, if Apostle Joseph Suleman just said, okay, let me leave everything. Let me just leave everything. How would we have known all these things? Now, watch the video. Watch the video of the young man that was caught. Hear his confession for yourself.
The discussion, so I was not part of the discussion, but we actually attacked him. We were 7 in number that attacked him with 5 AK-47 rifles. Labista was the one that tell him from where he was coming from to the point that we attacked him. So Ilyasu,
What's the feeling currently?
Well, it's a day of victory. It's a day of vindication for Apostle Johnson Suleman. 8 months down the line, he gave a marching order that we must ensure, and the police must ensure, they bring these guys to justice for eliminating 3 of his members and some of the policemen that has been working with him for over 15, 16, 17 years, because he was so worried about it. And he has done so well as well to follow this case back to back, right from inception, being on call with the Nigerian police day in, day out, motivating the Nigerian police, mobilizing them to ensure that, mobilizing the team to ensure that these guys are brought to book.
What do you mean? What do you make on that? Now the next operation. Okay.
Which people again encounter with?
Nah, I think the girl want to today. We don't know the people, they just they pass. You know, say
for what year?
Most of our work, we know they get insider, honestly speaking. We know they get insider because we will need to miss with people. Even if I come over here like this, nobody know me. They just they see me as the pass.
Because no people kill those 3 policemen when they go patrol for that. Now,
the one where they kill for Auchi which day?
For our
No, no, Auchi.
No, for our. For our. You get some 3 mobile men.
Okay,
This year like this, we never work.
Okay, since when? Since when do you work last?
after, you know, I think it's after that.
Hold on.
Who do Suleman on?
Sorry, I'm in hospital.
Now we do this road. Who do where are the best leaders still die for them? Can not just come and tell them say more relax. No be say they bring idea of work, but me I know like more, especially work one also no me I know.
Una get babalawo wey dey tell una say una move, una move. Who dey give una jazz?
You know they know this.
That's not
But your wife know what you dey do now.
No, my wife no know.
Ah, the way you carry gun put for inside house.
You know they use that room. The other room they use, and if you hear me well. You know
Why it fear you?
That one has to see his wife. No, no.
Why in the fear
no,
you?
no be to save my
Why
wife.
in the fear you? Why should they fear you?
Anything I tell her me no do, she not go done.
So how many of una did the camp?
They, as apart from me now, they remain 4.
Remain 4. How many dey Abuja?
Nah, 2 dey Abuja.
Then one day where?
1 day Abuja.
Okay, what do you mean that one with the Abuja? Your name?
Jack 6 with the color.
Jack 6. How many una be as entire gang?
Before
now, before those one die now.
We reached like 8 before.
Okay.
So die.
Where they die? Where
Elias will die for which work?
Elias will die for the one first that one not be working through. Now just sick.
Okay, what be name?
That one will need my help.
Abdurrahman. Okay. The second one?
The second one, that Elias might die for that Suleman.
That Suleman, that Apostle?
Yes, Apostle.
Okay. Now be that driver?
Yes.
Now drive on that day?
Yes.
Now drive that Avensis that day?
Yes.
Baba Muimba.
Baba Muimba.
No, Elias.
Oh yeah, no wala. Then who is that again? That other work gonna go for?
That Ejima.
Ejima. That's 3 people can't die. So inside 8 now 5 now remain now.
Which
so
one be
who and who remain?
So apart from me, now remain 4.
Who and who?
That one what they call Jaxis.
It's 9 kitchen. Then the other 3 with the Abuja. Where they for Abuja and their names?
I don't know where they precisely.
Okay, their names.
That one might be that Labista.
Labista no be Auchi.
No, you don't come out for Auchi.
Okay, where in the now?
In Abuja, but I don't know.
Okay, then who's again?
The other one.
Open your eye.
They call one. Abdul Malik.
Okay.
Abdul Malik and
Abrazak. Yes. All of them are from Ibra?
Yes.
All of them are Okini voice? Okay.
How do I take organize?